With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go from Lumen Field. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. In motion is Warren. Right to the air is Richardson. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game. Leonard Williams getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. Rolling right. He's going to run it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the mark. Another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Plus, to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 50.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Moving to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal on the Seahawks 6-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense is doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal?
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. That's Panther 11, Panther 11.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Past midfield to the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run right. Here's Walker. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
It'll be a pickup of 10. First down, Seattle.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he's Close to another first down. It's brought down just shy of the marker.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Here's 2nd and 2. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The play action. It's Richardson.
Taking off. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
70 Rangers.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but...
Hell, he lost the football. And this is going to go out of bounds, but it's a moot point, really, because it ends up being a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, it's the Colts out to the early lead. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
On play action, here's Darnold. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll run here with Walker. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. Forced out wide. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to bring him down. But there is a penalty marker on the field. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be forced out of bounds. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. Here's Walker. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
One, take it in, middle of the end zone. Jackson, Cliff, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. His sixth touchdown now for the season. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. The time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Pioneer.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he's looking for there. And it'll be second down.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. Buffalo 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
The motion man here is Mitchell. Here's Richardson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's his third pick for this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second and 8.
Go sack.
Working out of the gun. It's Darnold. Out to his right. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup. He's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. Back deep for the Colts, Anthony Gould. And no chance to turn upfield. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
At their own 29-yard line.
Mustang 19.
On play action, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's a gain of 19, and a very quick first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
It's a loss of a yard.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We're back to Seattle after this.
Seven Pirates. Ready.
On second down, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. And he'll be taken down. That is about the craziest situation you'll ever see. Huge gain on the play, but still not enough for the first down.
At the 23-yard line.
To throw is Darnold. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. Darnold quickly to Smith-Njigba. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Darnold. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Cooper, touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Byron Murphy there on the stop. Second and 7.
Here we go, set. Come back to Cowboy 8.
Now Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Colts first down.
For the longest time, when you threw the ball to the running back, it was a check down, a swing, a screen, kind of short underneath where you relied on guys to run after the catch. But that's not the case anymore. So many of these running backs around the league, Mike, they can run routes, in a lot of cases, almost as good as the wide receivers.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Now Richardson. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That's caught. And he's in. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown Colts.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah, really with I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drink.
On first and 10, here's Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
We're going to set.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll get this out to the left flat. Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. To throw again is Darnold. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker. And he's is going to have the Seahawks first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Darnold now on 1st and 10. Right here down the field will fall incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Darnold to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll go play action with Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready. 7 Pirates. Let's go now.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is brought in. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Extra point try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Colts have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. Ooh. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback. And we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Ready.
The run up the middle. It's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, There was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
On second down, Walker. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
For the Seahawks.
The Seahawks sending out their punt team. On the return is Gould. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again here with Taylor. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will finally be taken down. But not until he gets to the Colts' 21-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
First down, Colts.
Check. Ready, go.
On first down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready, check.
Now give on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down. 3 to go.
Broncos. Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. That is caught. Finding Higgins. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
6-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Ready.
Here's a run. And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the operation back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes 4th and goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Colts going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
35-yard line.
On play action, Milrow. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Moving left. Now he'll run it.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, to bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. This throw, taken in by Hurst. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Quarterback knew the blitz was coming. You could hear him pre-snap communicating with the guys up front, but sometimes it's just the perfect defensive call, and there weren't enough blockers to account for all the rushers. He had to get the ball out quick, and thankfully for him, he got it out just in the nick of time.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Turnover on down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go.
On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as he gets this up past the 35.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. 2 1st downs, and they are at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. Room to run inside the 40. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's another 1st down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Ready, set.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. They'll take this forward for about 5.
Down at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 4.
Ready.
A run with Taylor. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
And the Colts bring
we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
No.
They go right back to Taylor. And he's into the end zone. And they are making it look easy. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indy.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Seahawks 14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's going to be taken down there as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set. Back. Gravity Lions.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
That's good.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Walker. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
Running down. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at their 48-yard line.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. Inside the 20. And he will score. Kenneth Walker. Touchdown Seahawks. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. To the left side, that's caught by Mitchell. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Let's go now. Go.
On play action, Richardson. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Darren Reed. He's in there for the sack. It's his 3rd of the year.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. this time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He's got a receiver. That's Michael Pittman. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A pickup there of 28 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. Without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
From 23, here's second down and a yard.
Here we go. Ready.
Now Richardson. Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Seahawks scoop it up.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard. From the 25, here's second down and 9.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air, it's Milrow. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19, 18.
Milrow on third down. Take a shot. Downfield, looking for Cup. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Go. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Go.
They'll go play action with Milrow. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake,
Okay, ready?
it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
That is pulled in at the 5. And he will score. Game on. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they are hacking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The score is 31. Seahawks 28. Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Got it. Ready? Left thing, 19. Come on. Set.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go now. 18, Pioneer. Steady.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
2nd and 10.
Ready.
In motion is Warren. They'll toss this right side to Taylor. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds. A pick up there of 19 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
It's 2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. The motion man here is Mitchell. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Cowboy 80s.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And the Seahawks will take over at their own 14-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. They go with Walker. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late. They desperately needed needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he will have the Seahawks 1st down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. For that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. Throwing again, it's Miller. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to go all the way. Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Next to score, Seahawks 35, Colts 31. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Got it. Ready?
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Here's Richardson. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
The motion man here is Mitchell. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On the set.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Deputy.
From the gun, Richardson. That's going to be caught. And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minutes. And it may just be enough to get them a victory.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They run with Walker. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
19-18.
Once again, it's Walker. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd down, they go with Walker. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try it now with Walker, and he is not going to get there. Short of the marker, and that's going to be a turnover on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Here's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Timeout Seahawks. That is their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ready, set. Warriors 70. Ready. Cook 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Buffalo 18.
Here we go. One final play. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Seahawks are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is